This is the Morning Shower.
Brought to you by Late Night Hump.
Let the news wash over you.
With Jordan Freed,
Brendan O'Brien,
and Reena Ezra. These are your ShowerHead Lines.
The final frontier has rarely seemed closer than this, at least virtually. Researchers at one of Switzerland's top universities are releasing open-source beta software on Tuesday that allows for virtual visits through the cosmos, including up to the International Space Station, past the moon, Saturn, or exoplanets, over galaxies, and well beyond. The virtual reality is so real that you die within a second of being in space.
Synthetic chemicals called phthalates, found in hundreds of consumer products such as food storage containers, shampoo, makeup, perfume, and children's toys, may contribute to some 91,000 to 107,000 premature deaths a year among people ages 55 to 64 in the United States, a new study has found. People with the highest levels of phthalates had a greater risk of death from any cause, especially cardiovascular mortality, according to the study published Tuesday in the peer-reviewed journal Environmental Pollution. Phthalates are turning out to be as silent a killer as the silent PH in the word phthalates.
McDonald's is thanking teachers and school staff for everything they do by giving them free breakfast all week long. Although the breakfast is free, teachers will have paid later with their mid-class bathroom urges.
A Tennessee Wendys manager was arrested Wednesday after he allegedly poured hot fryer oil on a drive-thru customer who demanded his money back after his food was cold. Damaris Pritchett, 23, was captured dousing Zavion Johnson with oil on camera at the Wendys in Huntington, a town about 150 miles from Nashville. Next time a customer wants to complain, they should say their food is too hot, and they might get doused with chocolate frosty instead.
John Gruden has resigned as coach of the Las Vegas Raiders after emails he sent before being hired in 2018 contained racist, homophobic, and misogynistic comments. The emails were discovered in a workplace misconduct investigation into the Washington football team, but ended up costing John Gruden his job when they also showed Gruden denounced the drafting of a gay player and the tolerance of players protesting during the playing of the national anthem, among other issues. It figures that a coach who couldn't even get playing time on his college football team would see professional gay players as a threat to straight people.
The son of Superman will make history in a new comic book series by coming out as bisexual. Jonathan Kent, the son of Clark Kent and Lois Lane, is set to start a new romantic relationship with a male friend in the November 9th issue of Superman, Son of Kal-El. Now we have to hold out hope that this version of Superman will finally trade in that tired red and blue attire for a rainbow-colored supersuit instead.
Blue Origin plans to make its second crewed flight ever on Wednesday, this time carrying the alter ego of one of the most iconic space travelers ever. The first flight of a New Shepard rocket with humans aboard launched July 20th and carried company founder and mega rich guy Jeff Bezos, his brother Mark, aviation pioneer Wally Funk, and student Oliver Damon on a quick trip to space. This time around, the headline passenger is William Shatner, the 90-year-old veteran actor best known for playing James T. Kirk, captain of the Starship Enterprise in the Star Trek universe. "I've heard about space for a long time," Shatner said cheekily in a statement last week. "I'm taking the opportunity to see it for myself. What a miracle." Yes, it is a miracle. Anyone can go to space now, as long as they are rich and famous.
In the Cape Cod area, a turtle was birthed with 2 heads instead of 1. New England Wildlife Center says this is the first case of this happening they've ever seen. With 2 heads, this species is definitely turtly enough for the Turtle Club.
The wheel of a slow-traveling Amtrak train came off the tracks Monday afternoon near Woodland, Washington, but no passengers were injured. Turns out the train was just trying to pop a wheelie.
Jeopardy contestant Matt Amadio saw his 38-game winning run come to an end Monday, putting him behind only Jeopardy superstar Ken Jennings on the list of most consecutive wins. During his time on top of the leaderboard, Amadio racked up 1,299 correct clues and won $1,518,601. Ken Jennings can now breathe a sigh of relief that his reign on the throne of smartest man in all of television trivia is no longer in jeopardy.
Wildlife officials in Colorado say an elusive elk that had been wandering the hills with a tire around its neck for at least 2 years has finally been freed of the obstruction. Although the tire was removed, the elk turned heads for 2 full years. Watch as the tire necklace becomes the fashion trend that sweeps the nation. Alabama schools are continuing to face food shortages, education officials say. This is unfortunate because Alabama schools had already been facing an education shortage.
Thank you for showering with us.
Lather, rinse, repeat every day before noon.
Scrub-a-dub-dub at latenighthump.com.